We got some sheep outside our back door this morning. I kept hearing like sheep and I was like, what is that? They're everywhere.
I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is our rolling home Dusty. We've been following our dreams of traveling around the world, and after making our way south,
We did it.
very south, COVID brought us back to the US. But now, finally, it's time to explore again. So come along for season 2. We can't wait to see where this adventure takes us. Welcome back. We recently made it over to the UK, and today we find ourselves in Cornwall again, enjoying a beautiful camp spot on some cliffs overlooking the ocean.
Hello, hello.
Good morning.
We are walking down the coast. It's absolutely beautiful. There's tons of people. It is a Saturday, but there's a ton of people yesterday on a Friday.
Yep.
And yeah, you just walk through herds of sheep, look at the beautiful coast, and if the tide goes out, we'll take the beach back. But
Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah.
For now. I know that probably changes about 50 times today, but.
Yep.
Hi, Letty. Sheep don't know how to use these gates.
To ponder in the fields around me, where there's nothing but the breeze and the great unknown. Leave your worries and your suitcase. All you don't need, nothing but you. So don't throw your hopes down a wishing well. It's your heart's desire carry you. Come and sail with me to the open ocean, but you don't have to dream because there's you.
I gotta say, snake was maybe the last thing I expected to see, especially like right on the trail where there's tons of people walking. But he was a little angry. He was hissing a lot.
Nothing around us, just flames in the fire.
Oh yeah.
And through the night, the burn like me for you. Covered in wonder, sweet and sour.
You want to tell us about the white things back there?
Okay, so that's GCHQ, which is England's version or the United Kingdom's version of like the NSA or the CIA. And so I guess this was a listening station back as far as World War II, but now it's modern day GCHQ. And I guess I don't know if I believe comments on Google, but people say there's a lot of Americans stationed there too. So NSA or someone. So hi guys, I'm sure you're checking my phone out right now. There's snakes out here. Be careful.
Covered in wonder, sweet in silence. Oh, we'll keep running and we'll keep running. Leave your worries and your suitcase. All you don't need, nothing but you. So don't throw your hopes down a wishing well. It's your heart's desire carry you. Come and sail with me to the open ocean. But you don't have to dream because there's you. Leave your worries and your suitcase. All you don't need, nothing but you.
And we turned around a little while ago and we are stopping at this little beach spot to have a snack. We'll continue on.
Beautiful. Tide's heading out.
And the sun is out, which feels amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Super nice.
Well, it was time to keep moving. We did a lot more walking along the coast as we headed north, and even rescued a sheep.
You do the work. That was thank you.
Eventually, we met up with some old friends in Wales just in time for their local open mic night.
The next day.
We are in Wales right now, and we've been visiting with friends, so we haven't been filming much. And today, we are going green laning. Yeah, fun group of people today to hang out with, and I'm sure we'll see some beautiful sights as well. So we'll take you along for some of that. The views over this lake were just incredible. The Welsh countryside is simply stunning. It was so nice to see some old friends and experience their part of the world. From there, we continued north, finding as many green lanes on our own as we could. Pretty stunning scenery, right? It really felt like driving through a storybook. It's not easy to get remote in a vehicle over here, but these green lanes gave us the taste of nature and open spaces we were craving. There were a lot of very tight squeezes like this on all these tracks. Thankfully, Dusty just barely fit through each and every one. Just look at that view. Good morning, guys. Today we're doing something that we're very excited about. You can see Dusty back there. And we're gonna rent some bikes today and go mountain biking.
And we'll probably say the name wrong, but it's Curro Tree riding area. And it's amazing. There's little hiking paths everywhere. So we just kind of walked around last night. But then one of our sort of online friends, we've never met in person, offered to pay for mountain bikes for us for the day. So we're going mountain biking on these awesome trails.
And it's the Brake Pad bike shop here that is awesome. And they have some cool bikes. So yeah, it's gonna be a
fun day, I think. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, it's such a nice facility.
Yeah.
So, beautiful
I'll show
Scotland.
you around. Yeah. Ready for a bike ride, Tim?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. With no clip-ins and then just general sitting in a truck, lack of fitness.
Yeah.
It should be interesting, but I'm really, really stoked.
I really like the color of my helmet, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, Tim
definitely
has
take
like the biggest head and I have the smallest head. I took from the children's sizes here. It's pretty funny.
Here, just wanted to stop and say, as soon as you start riding, it's funny how much I fall in love with it again. And as soon as I was doing even the first mile of trail, I'm scheming on how to put bikes on the truck and how do we carry them with us and how do we get back into this. It's just it was such a big part of my life when I was racing and riding a lot, and it was such a big part of us too when we first met. She was learning to ride and she got so good so fast that, you know, we were going faster and faster and trying harder and harder trails. So I don't know, it's just really special thing, I think, for us anyways. The trails are just beautiful. I can't believe we're in Scotland mountain biking.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Awesome.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm just blown away. It's all so stereotypically Scotland, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything is green and mossy, but we're super lucky. The sun is out. It was out yesterday too. And the trails are beautiful. I mean, the trails are groomed and banked corners and just hard enough to like keep you guessing.
Yeah.
But
It's beautiful.
yeah. We made it.
Whoa.
Barely.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I mean, it was like,
So pretty up there.
I can't help but grin. I feel like a kid. There's something about like our truck is so good for that sort of, I know it's pretty extravagant in ways. So I'm not talking about that, but in terms of what you can take with you, it's pretty much the things to do overlanding, right? Off-roading.
Yeah.
The recovery gear, the tools, etc. There's no room for toys.
And just living stuff, you know?
You know,
Not
inflatable
even
kayaks, not really room. Mountain bikes, no room. So it's tough. And I think that little taste was just so amazing. And yeah, the people at this bike shop were wonderful. And we can't thank Kevin enough.
Yeah.
A viewer who reached out. And like maybe we would have rented bikes anyways, but it is tough. You're looking at every dollar you have when you're traveling going, is this enough to make it where we want to make it?
Yeah.
And so you constantly make decisions not to spend that little bit extra money because you're nervous about it and you're kind of stressing about it. So it was so awesome to have someone else go, look, this is a great trail system. I got you guys.
Yeah.
Go rent some bikes. They already know you're coming. And they're like, what?
And it was an amazingly nice day.
Yep. It's really cool. And it was
Yeah.
definitely like a pick-me-up for us.
For
because,
sure. It couldn't have come at a better time, really.
Yeah, really, it couldn't have. And it's got us thinking, you know, immediately you have a lot of fun like that. And you're like, well, you know, we need a bigger truck. We can carry bikes and kayaks and this and that. And the freediving gear and all that sort of stuff. But it is tough. I think right now we've chosen this method of travel to do certain areas. And that would be Middle East, Africa. We were going to go to Mongolia, of course, South Africa. But I think it's dialed for that. And we wouldn't want to change it, really. But man, doing this just reminds us how much is out there in terms of other activities and
how much we miss them.
How much we miss them, yeah, and that variety. Because when you're on that mountain bike, if you crash it and you break it, it's not your life, it's not your home, it's not your method of travel, it's just a toy.
Yeah.
And so it's really fun to step away from this big expensive thing and go, man, I didn't worry about anything today. I just rode.
Yeah.
And felt a lot of pain because we are out of riding shape.
Yes. Yeah.
So, awesome spot here if you're in North UK. So basically Scotland and Wales seem like they have the main single track mountain bike. So if you're a mountain biker and you get up this way, a lot of them have rental really cool. And they can sort you out. And then others, I think you probably need
This one even had showers. As you can see, we've showered. So
that
was really nice.
That was a nice bonus.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a cool facility.
So huge thank you to Kevin, the Brake Pad Bike Shop, and you guys for supporting us and watching. So.
All right, well, we spent our night here in the parking lot. You're only allowed to camp one night in this particular parking lot, so that doesn't turn into an RV park, I think. And so we're going to hit the road and find a place to spend the night tonight.
Thanks for watching.
Fall right now and roll down the hill because then all the cafe people would just think it was terrible. But I'm not a stuntman.
But you're not a stuntman, okay. So,
just picture me.
If I had
rolling.
wings, I could fly.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't, so. Cool story. My legs are jello.